I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. And for years, Trumpers, during Obama and Biden, you guys claimed America like you were cowboys or had stormed the beach at Normandy. You screamed that Obama, the constitutional law attorney, was violating the Constitution. You claimed to be patriots constantly, and you bitched about executive orders or Benghazi, where 4 Americans died in a terrorist attack. But then you mocked a president who shed tears after 22 little kids died at Sandy Hook. You called those kids' parents crisis actors while they grieved for their children. And when 600 were shot in Vegas and 58 were killed, you just pounded out excuses why we need more guns. Our country's about freedom of religion, yet you wanted to ban Muslims. You know, that's a religion, right? You hold up the flag like it's a deity, but you wear it as a shirt or size 48 cargo shorts so your armpit sweat and ball cheese desecrate it. And you know, we are all watching the unraveling of this wild experiment called America. And Trump has cheated, lied, stolen, and he does it daily. He's gotten people killed. Pulling the troops out of Syria got Kurds, our allies, slaughtered. The Russian army has taken over a base that we built, and you don't care. You know, from day one with that crazy-ass Edgar Allan Poe inaugural speech,
rusted out factories scattered like tombstones across the landscape,
to lying about the crowd size. You know, the dude has lied 22,000 times. Your leader. He's lied about the wall, taxes, infrastructure, job numbers, Epstein, Cohen, Parnas. So many people have come forward and told you who this failure really is. But you just shrug it off. He's killed our free press, at least to you he has. And you think you're American? Seriously? The same people you believed about Obama and Biden or Nixon whenever they fucked up, now you call them fake news. Fake news about a 7-time bankrupt, multiple business failure who paid off a porn star who he raw dogged while his illegal immigrant wife was at home raising their newborn. You claim to follow Christ? Trump was sued for raping a 13-year-old. Case got dropped 16 days before the election. Wonder what that check looked like. Russian bounties on our troops, and you still have his back. You think you're patriots? Really? You make me gag. 200,000 of your countrymen are dead because he wouldn't do anything. And Dr. Fauci, a man that was instrumental in the stopping of AIDS, gets death threats for telling the truth? You pick a man who can't read over a genius virologist. Wow! And you like him because, as many of you say, he's like me. Is he? A man who was handed $400 million when daddy died? That sound like you? He's like you in some ways. He's not smart. He's out of shape. He doesn't give a shit about anyone but himself, like you. But that's not us here in America at all. You know, the greatest generation worked together to beat Germany and Japan and all who tried to roll over and kill democracy and freedom. We were liberators of concentration camps, and now guess what? On our borders, we have concentration camps. And you're fine with it. Obedient cult members with nothing to show why you believe in him. Why you're okay with this racism, misogyny, lying, incompetence, and destroying an economy that Obama and Biden built back after W's and Cheney's destruction of it. No evidence of his success, unless you own stock in coffins and eviction notices. And you give me reasons all the time why it's okay for our black brothers and sisters to be shot by some asshole teenager wilding with an AR-15. You back him up while a man gets shot 7 times in front of his 3 kids. He had a knife. Bullshit. Or a woman, a nurse, just sleeping. Cops bust in, kill her. She have a knife? You know, it's against everything this country stands for. It's unbelievable. It's unconscionable. It's ungodly. And like you, Trump supporters, un-American. You're okay with him breaking the post office so he can win an election? Filling his pockets with your tax dollars? Saying he'd date his daughter? Why? Is it because you want to date yours? His buddies have been convicted of felonies. He pardons them. You paid for that trial. You paid the cops that arrested him. You paid the investigators, our taxes. You paid the judge, and he let him go. Our rule of law is just a history lesson. You're not American. You don't give a fuck about America. And you're ready to go into the street and shoot pepper spray and run over your countrymen. People who are protesting injustice for this asshole? A man that let 200,000 people die wants you to inject disinfectant and thinks that because he can remember
Person, woman, man, camera, TV. If you get it in order, you get extra points.
he's a genius. Well, do me a favor, okay? Because I love this country. What it stands for, the free speech that it affords me, the opportunity it presents, the freedom it provides. I've only done well because of the promise that is America. And you say you're Americans, but you just live here. You don't cherish it. And you know what else? You sold out cheap to a bankrupt used car salesman who smiles and says, "You're getting the best deal." But the car breaks down on the way home, blows the rod through the block. Call yourselves what you like. Trumpers, maggots, deplorables. I don't give a shit. But never call yourselves Americans. You don't know what the word means. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update.